Hey everyone, how are you doing? So I realized that the last time I talked to you was at Pub Alla Pub back last Thursday, and today's Tuesday. So it's been a good 3-4 days since I've actually talked to you guys. And I know that's kind of bad, but how are you doing? I'm doing well right now. So I'll just tell you what I've been up to since then. Right now I am in Zurich, Switzerland, and it is gorgeous as you can see behind me and all around. Give you a 360 of where I am right now. I'm currently standing on a little bridge with a cobblestone street, and I thought this would be a good place to talk to you guys because one thing that I've noticed in Switzerland is that all the water is blue. It's all blue and clear. Like, you can see to the bottom of that. I don't know if you can, but I can. And there are swans all over this country, and this whole place is beautiful. And so, but I'll get more into that later on in this. So, after I left Potsdam and Berlin, I went off to Frankfurt to visit my cousin Melly and her boyfriend Ralph. And while I was there, the first day, we all went and took a drive down the Rhine, which the portion of the Rhine that we went down was full of vineyards and really, really old castles where the old lords would collect taxes and stuff like that, and some royalty would go down there for vacations. And we spent the day looking at first a cloister, and then we went to just a huge castle and both places were amazing. The cloister was so peaceful and so picturesque, and you can just kind of imagine monks and the people working there just walking around. What they did over there, because there are a whole bunch of vineyards over there, is that they made wine. And one thing that I found it kind of weird / interesting was that the monks and the laymen do not get along, because the monks kind of made the laymen feel inferior. They did not allow the laymen to get as educated, and the laymen even had to wear their old shoes. So the laymen would always be very, very angry about that. And there are a whole bunch of times when the laymen would kind of revolt, which is kind of weird because it's this place of religion and peace. But then we went and visited this one really small little town, Zurich, and it's basically what you always imagine Europe to be. It's these little tiny streets that have the cutest signs and stores and buildings that are just so beautiful. And I have a little video of me walking down one of the most famous streets in that town. I think it's called Drosselheim. I have a picture of the name, so I'll post that so I can remember it. And so that'll be coming up along with this. And after that, we went to the castle, which is beautiful. Oh my goodness, there are a whole bunch of fish in the river, and I can actually see them. And yeah, the castle was fantastic. I loved the castle. That was amazing. And just so cool seeing the mixture of battlements and beauty. What you never really expect with these castles is that they're actually kind of small, but it's still gorgeous. And after that, we went to a big, huge fireworks show, the Rhine on Fire, which is basically over the whole summer, fireworks move down the Rhine. Each weekend they do a different show where it moves farther and farther down the Rhine. And so we went to one of those shows, and it was fantastic. The fireworks are so cool. And the fact that they were on the river, at some points, the whole river was lit up, and it was just amazing. It was just such a cool show. Thank you, Millie and Ralph, for taking me on everything that day. And the next day after that, we visited Frankfurt itself, which is a very cool city in that there's a lot of modern and old mixed in. It's one of the very few cities that actually has in this area that has a modern skyline with huge skyscrapers, although not huge by New York standards, but definitely huge by these standards. And we went up on the Nine Tower, had lunch in the square. They're having an Ironman competition that day, so it was kind of cool seeing all the guys and girls finish their huge race and feeling all victorious. And then we had dinner and had ice cream, so that was a fun day. And then after that, we got up really early, and I got on my train to Zurich. And then yesterday, Melly's brother Christopher, my cousin Christopher, picked me up at the Zurich Hauptbahnhof, and we went to the Alps, and we went up a mountain called Pilatus. We didn't climb up. We took the world's steepest cog-wheel train. The views were just incredible. The whole landscape is crazy. This whole country is gorgeous. Switzerland, just all the mountains, the glaciers, making the water just so clear and blue and beautiful. You can actually drink the water here, you guys. Like, if I wanted to, I could go jump into that river and start drinking the water and feel okay about it. The fountains here double as water fountains. Like, the beautiful fountains double as water fountains. It's just amazing. And so yeah, after the mountain, which was incredible, we went to Lucerne, and it's a very, very, very picturesque town on a lake with mountains surrounding it. It's like one of those corny pictures on a water bottle with the mountains with the snow on top and the lake below, but it's actually like real. It was just crazy. And then last night, we just went and checked out the old city, which is behind me, had a small dinner, and now it is today. And I'm walking around, currently church exploring, and I walked down the Bahnhofstrasse, which is where all this very expensive stores are, and just very cool storefronts. There are so many watch stores in Switzerland, which makes sense. I mean, they love their watches, but I feel as though it's probably a crime for me to be wearing this right now, where everyone else seems to be wearing like the most beautiful watches ever created. But if I brought this because if I lost it, I would not feel that bad. So I do not regret my decision to not bring my expensive watch. And yeah, that's basically it. After this, I'm gonna go. After I'm done exploring this part of town, I'm gonna go up to Uedeliberg, and there's supposed to be a very, very good view of the city from up there. And then I'll call Christopher while he's on his break, and we'll probably have a little something to eat. I also found like a great street market. I have some cheese and bread and fruit in my bag that I'm gonna, whenever I feel like it today, I'm gonna go and dig into that. And tomorrow I get up early again and head off to Florence. So that should be fun. And I'll talk to you guys again later. I hope that you all are doing well. I will talk to you soon. See ya.